everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back to my cooking channel. Today's my mama's birthday, and in our family we have a tradition that when it's your birthday, you pick what's for dinner. Today she's picked one of my favorite dishes. Well, the chicken version of one of my favorite Peruvian dishes, Lomo Saltado. Lomo Saltado is a Peruvian stir-fry made with beef, onions, and tomatoes. It's served on a bed of white rice with a side of fries. I know, white rice and french fries, how could you possibly go wrong? Today we're making Pollo Saltado, which is the chicken version. So join me in my kitchen so I can make this for her birthday. Our ingredients today are parsley, potatoes, oil. I'm making a vegan version, so I don't know if I'm gonna use tofu or these chicken strips because they're teriyaki flavored. I have chicken thighs, oregano, the yellow pepper paste, that's Peruvian. I have soy sauce, red wine vinegar, garlic, onions, black pepper, cumin, and tomatoes. I'm also making white rice, which I already started, so it's almost done. I'm going to start with the potatoes. We're gonna make french fries, so I need to wash, peel, cut, and fry them. I've peeled and cut the potatoes, and I'm frying them up. Girls are playing with my sister. The pans are hot. I'm gonna get our chicken. I've cubed the chicken up and I'm going to put it to cook. I have around 3 pounds of chicken. I'm gonna cook that up. In here I have cumin, oregano, a tiny bit of salt, and we have garlic. You wanna season the chicken as you cook. None of this unseasoned cooking and then trying to add flavor at the end. That doesn't work for me. Also, I'm gonna put the heat up a little bit. To the other pan with the oil, we're gonna add tofu. I bought firm, extra firm actually, tofu, and I cut it up. So I'm gonna put that in the other pan. This one is gonna go faster. Obviously, since we don't really have to cook the tofu too much. So yes, the pan was way too small, so I switched it for the tofu. And basically, I'm just warming the tofu up, getting a little bit of color. And as you can see, that we're getting a little tiny bit of color on the side. This gives it a nice flavor. Now, tofu needs a little help, guys. So we're gonna put the cumin, oregano, and some garlic in here. And we're gonna cook it away. We don't wanna move it around too much because I don't want to break apart the tofu, which is why I bought the extra firm. You wanna use softer tofus if you're gonna make like a scrambled egg or something. But we're using a really firm tofu here. So we're gonna let this cook down. The chicken is gonna go for about 10-12 minutes. We want it to cook thoroughly. So to the tofu, since it's nice and browned, I'm going to add the yellow pepper paste and more garlic. Like I said, tofu needs a little bit more help for flavor. It'll pick up any flavor that you put into there very nicely. So we're gonna cook this down, let that yellow pepper incorporate into the tofu. We're gonna cook this down for 1 minute and then add the soy sauce. You want those flavors to soak in to the tofu. The chicken's been going for around 4 minutes. That still needs to cook down. To our tofu, I'm gonna add some soy sauce and red wine vinegar. I'm gonna let this cook just a little. I'm going to add now the onions and I'm gonna add the onions and the tomatoes. So here you go, onions. This is onion, all 4 onions, so it's gonna be for both. I'm going to put some in here. We'll put the heat back up. And start moving this around. We had onions go overboard, guys. Let's put you back in. I'm actually going to bring the camera over here so you can see what I'm doing. So I've actually never done this vegan, but it should work. So you just want to cook the onions a bit. You don't want to cook them all the way through. You want them nice and crisp. So now I'm going to start adding the tomatoes. So we'll add the tomatoes here. And you want the tomatoes to cook down just a little bit, but you don't want them to get all mushy. So that looks pretty. We're gonna let this cook down. This one's actually done. We're still waiting on the chicken. I'm gonna put some parsley in here. Give it a nice flash of color. And I'll serve this up so she can taste it. Our chicken is cooked. To this, I'm going to add more garlic and the yellow pepper paste. I'm going to cook this down for a couple minutes because you want that flavor to incorporate into your dish. To this, we're going to add our onions. And we're going to cook this. Let's move this around. I want the onions to start cooking down just like in the other one, but we're not going to cook them all the way because we do want them still crunchy. Okay. And now I'm going to add the soy sauce and the red wine vinegar. So I'm going to let this cook. We need the soy sauce and the red wine vinegar to start evaporating a little. At least the vinegar, you want it to cook down just a little bit. Now that that has cooked down a bit, I will add the tomatoes and let those just get a little heat to them. It's a good time to taste because you want to adjust for salt and pepper if you need to. So let me take a taste. That's actually perfect. So we'll let the tomatoes keep cooking down. We'll give it another minute. Now that we're done, I'm going to add our parsley to give it that nice pop of color. We'll take it off the heat. I'm going to turn it off. I'm just going to move this around and we're going to plate. Hopefully my mom likes it. All right, they're gonna taste test. Chicken, vegan. This is my sister and her fiance. That was my little girl going by. Is it good, guys?
You should have been a judge.
Awesome.
You want to try it?
Yeah. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to taste. This is delicious. Put a little too much yellow pepper paste for my mom's liking because it has a little kick, but I think it's fantastic. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more recipes. Thanks for cooking with me today for my mom's birthday. Bon appetit. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear grandma.
Happy birthday
To you.